My adoption date was April 20th, and it was a week before my birthday, and I turned 18.
I was 17 years old when I got adopted.
I was 18 when I got adopted.
So I called my mom, at the time, my friend's mom, and I told her, hey, Mr. Joy, I'm in a situation right now, and, I don't have a home to go to. I'm not sure what's going to happen next. It took some time. She thought about it for a few seconds, and she told me that she'll do what she have to do. She would come and visit me, and I would, her smile would just lighten up my day.
I met them through an adoption party that I actually didn't know about. I hadn't heard about a family going to be there to see me. And I had some visits with them after and some dates with them, going out to dinner, staying over a night, and it was great just being able to connect with them right before the adoption so that I could know that it would be a perfect fit. My adoption day was filled with a lot of joy.
I met my family in Wednesday Child. The only thing that I remember is my mom crying when the judge signed the paper. She was excited. Because when the judge signed the paper, she instantly started crying. I had a home to go to, and I had a family that cared for me and supported me anything that I do in life.
A couple times I've been placed in families, and it unfortunately didn't work out for the reason that it did. But each and every house that I've been in has molded me to the person I am today, and I don't regret things happening the way they did.
It's just when I look back on everything that I've gone through, and I see everything I long for in the family, inside of my family that I have now.
I don't tell them often that I love them, but I showed them how I love them.
I mean, today I don't need to worry about not having a family because I know I have one. Once I go off to college, I'll have a place to come back home to. But it's much more than just that. It's being able to be assured that if I'm ever in any trouble, I have someone to call.
A word can never describe that. It's the feeling of love. Basically, if I go to a university, I know that I have a place at home to be safe and be loved.
I've longed for consistency. I've just longed to be loved. I've longed to be, held. I longed to be in a home. And when adoption was finalized, I just cried because I just thought that everything I wanted, I see in this lady.
It's teamwork, so basically we support each other through everything.
It's gone from light to day in a span of, I guess 2, 3, go to 6 years.
I love my parents. I really do. Everything is different. The holiday is different.
In my home, we have a pretty different holiday experience, and it's one that I'll share with my kids. My mom, she does this thing where every Christmas she buys us pajamas, and it doesn't matter how old we get, we still get the pajamas. And my first holiday, Christmas, actually she bought my brother and I a pair of pajamas, and of course they were different colors. And you would think that the older you get, you would kind of get tired of pajamas, but even at the age of 22, I still want those pajamas.
Move-in day was actually Christmas Eve, so Christmas was the next day, and I remember just going downstairs and seeing all the relatives and seeing how different, at that moment I knew it was different, the family dynamics were different because in our household we don't wrap gifts, they're already out.
Holidays is just so fun having a family there. It's different than I don't know what I would have done if I had to spend those holidays alone. It's not even about the holiday. Every day is a holiday, honestly, when I get the chance to be with my family.
The social worker have a big impact on everybody.
The social worker is there to find you a home, and you're there to put your 2 cents so that you can make sure the placement is the right placement.
Be as consistent, supportive, encouraging. Us kids, teenagers, we have the tendency to basically live off of social workers' desire and thrives and encouragement and smiles.
It's going to make them feel like they're worth something, and it's going to make them feel like they're on top of the world.
Because at the end of the day, we just need support. And And like I said, the social workers are the closest thing to the kids.
I believe the social worker play a big role in the effort that the child or kid has so that they can keep their goal of adoption or whatever goal they have strong.
You always give us hope that there's someone out there that'll be willing to love us.
So basically, social workers are the bomb